So there I was, enjoying an ever-warming jaw-stopper, and all hell began to break loose at the festival. I don't know if it was just pixies, just goblins, just redcaps. There were a lot of issues, but thankfully, it was being handled by a crack team of, well, by some people.
Wait, so they don't like goblins?
Well, you have to understand that goblins really aren't nice.
That's interesting, because we've only met one goblin, and they seem pretty alright.
He was really nice. Ranji was one of my favorites, actually. I hope he's okay. But after the vision I had, Archie, I don't know that he is. Anyways, back to the happy. I'm really enjoying the story, Harin.
Oh yes, and it only gets better from here. Hopefully this will have the kind of conclusion that you'd really like to see in a story that wraps up nicely with a bow at the end. So, if I may continue. So as you guys look around, you do see that there's 6 issues that are happening around the town. There's something going on with the ice sculptures. There's something going on with a group of carolers. There's something happening at the Everwarm treat stand. And then back on the rink where you've already competed, there's a group of red caps, a type of fae, that are causing a ruckus there. There's also issues in Luminary Lane where they have all the lights lit up for the festival. And then there's the blizzard that I mentioned over on one side of town that seems to be rolling in. And you can help assist with any of these.
Oh, I think that it might be time for us to split up. I don't know that any of you are not the goblin, but if we split up, maybe we have a better chance of finding the goblin. I'm going to go help out with the lights at the center.
I think I'll go over to the treat stand. I could deal with the treat anyway.
So now you want to split up after insisting that we stay together?
Sounds very goblin-y of you.
It sounds very goblin-y of you!
All right, so there's ice skating where the maze was, the lights, blizzard. What?
Well, so there's the ice sculptures that are being messed with. There's the carolers seem to be disrupted. There's the treat stand where Felter has picked. There's on the ice rink. There's a group of red caps that are making a few issues. Luminary Lane, which is where they have the light display, which is where Bribble Gibble is going. And then there's the blizzard on the other side of town that's rolling in.
Okay,
Dix, I think the carolers might benefit from your musical help.
That is true. If they're having problems, you might be able to tune them in.
Show him the power of Dix.
You know, you're really aggressive. I go to the carols.
I'm sorry.
You know who else is aggressive? Goblins.
I don't mean to sound aggressive. I'm just trying to help.
All right, I've already left for the lights at this point.
Okay.
I'm gonna go help the skating rink people.
Okay.
Dude, Emily's voice is going to be so hoarse tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh, my throat already hurts like bad.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and do it in the order of Bruce, Will, Fraser, Emily, because that's how I see you guys on my screen. So, Bruce, which one are you going to go to?
The carolers.
Okay. So you make your way over to the carolers. You can see a group of gnomes that are sitting there, all chattering about, looking very worried. They're all dressed in this same simple red robe, and they're all discussing very loudly about missing their enchanted songbooks. One of these gnomes in particular sees you approaching and says, hello there. Hi. Are you here to assist?
Yes.
Okay. I'm Carol Master Melodious Star Whisper, and I'm so glad that you're here. I'm the conductor of this group, and some children, some gnomish children, have stolen our enchanted songbooks that let us sing so harmoniously with the landscape, and we need you to find them and get our books back, or else, well, if the children read from them, they might disrupt everything and bring harmony crashing down around us. It could be disastrous for music.
Not music.
Yes, music.
How can I help you?
Well, the children went down the road to the north, so if you can find them and get the books back, either by asking them nicely or making them, then we can continue our singing.
That second option. That was very aggressive.
I apologize. You seem a kind soul, so maybe just talk to them very nicely. And they don't take kindly to niceness, though, so you might need an alternative.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Okay, thank you. All right, and she points you off in the direction. You begin heading that way, and you can see a group of young gnomish boys that are gathered around a stack of books, and they're chanting around it kind of in this tune that is, it does seem sort of magically enhanced, but they're walking around it with a pail of water, and their song is about them wanting to pour the pail of water on the paper and watching it turn to mush. Gonna pour the water on the paper, and it's all gonna turn to mush. No one's gonna tell us that we're bad boys. No one's gonna tell us now to hush. Made up on the spot. You're welcome.
It's a very good song.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Yeah, two of the boys come up to you, and the first one says, "I'm Niddle," and the second one goes, "And I'm Snicker. What do you want?"
Well, you took those books from the Carol Master, and...
Oh, you're not done. Oh, yeah.
And you're very aggressive, but could I have those back so I can give them back to the Carol Master?
Piss off, nerd.
That was really rude. I really don't think that that's how you should talk to people.
We can talk to anyone however we want, because we're big boys.
Well, there's two problems with that argument. One, you're a gnome. Two, you're a child gnome. So that doesn't really pan out. So you should probably give me those books.
Okay. At this point, I guess you're being persuasive. If you would like to roll persuasion, that is an option.
Yeah, natural 20 number 2.
Holy
Fuck
shit.
You two. Fuck you.
Fuck your fucking dice.
Very
way.
goblin. Very
These
goblin.
dice
Fuck
were
you.
Bruce.
Yeah, maybe it was natural 1, number 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck you.
Goblin?
Fuck you when you're talking to me.
Hey, man. Listen, Middle and I just really wanted to be a part of the choir, but they told us that our voices were changing too much. So we can't actually participate. We just got kind of mad about it. But you can have the books back, I guess. And they'll
hey,
take the stack of books and they'll hand it to you.
if it makes you feel any better, eventually they won't do that. And you won't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah, Dad told me that it'd stop happening once my balls drop.
I love that it sounded like his balls dropped right at the end there.
Hey, looks like it just happened. I'm gonna do okay, guys. Don't worry about it. Merry Shiverfest, you little young fuckers. I'm out of here. And Niddle leaves.
That was really aggressive.
Yeah.
He sure is worried about people being aggressive.
Oh no! We're seeing Bruce play a non-aggressive character.
Yeah, not aggressive character who's so worried about
so
everybody
much
being
fun for
so
me,
aggressive.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Dix looks at the other kids and he goes, "So I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna go now. Okay, bye."
Goodbye. All right, and you walk back to the Carol Master, and hand off the books. She says, "Oh my goodness, that was so quick. Thank you so much. How did you punish the children? Sorry, how did you convince them?"
Why is everyone in this town so aggressive?
Well, you know what? You're right. You're right. And when you're right, you're right. We really wanted those back. Thank you so much. And she basically lifts them out of your hands and starts handing them back to the rest of the choir.
Sure.
All right. And now we'll move on to,
Wait a minute.
oh,
Tanner,
Uh-oh.
yes.
I sow one of my beans in the ground near the Carol people.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that sleight of hand. They're pretty distracted.
I noticed from where I am that he dropped a bean, and I say,
Yeah, can I?
I think you dropped something.
No, you cannot, Emily. Whatever you're about to say, you can fucking not.
This is so goblin-y.
16. Really? Because the last time I did this, it got us out of the maze. So it sounds like somebody is protesting my assistance.
Did it
and
really?
is really the
Because-
goblin.
Call
No.
it kettle black
Absolutely
over
did.
here.
Bruce's
Yeah,
character got us out of the maze. You're goblin, Bruce not.
Okay.
No.
So, between the accusations...
Emily all like, we should take path number 3.
Well,
We should go walk in the cold.
I went to the restroom and I come back. I thought we were talking about Padme.
A likely goblin-y excuse. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Spoken like a
Bruce,
true
go ahead and
goblin.
give
All
me a
right. Spoken like a
roll on that,
goblin.
please.
Spoken like you goblin them nuts.
Oh, Jesus, that's your sister.
Got them.
Will, I hate you so bad.
Willie.
I did this to myself. What is wrong with you?
I did this to myself. I did it.
I
really did.
hate it
Okay.
here.
As the scene shifts over to Bribble Gribble, we see over near the carolers this fruit tree sprout from the ground. It is covered in different colored fruits, and it is just there now. All the carolers are so surprised, but they start singing about Shiverfest miracles.
Is this Bruce's magical item, these magic beans?
Yes.
It has to be.
Okay, hell yeah. Dope.
What do you do as this tree sprouts up there, Dix?
Wow, that's really cool.
All right. Now we move on.
Kind of
we
aggressive.
move on over to
That was not aggressive at all. That was majestic.
Majestic.
I have lots of adrenaline right now because it was still scary.
All right. Bribble Gibble. Which event did you go to?
Bribble Gibble went to the lights.
Bribble gibble.
Okay. You're heading over to Luminary Lane. which is an area that is a little bit more tightly packed with houses and businesses along this cobblestone street. And strewn from the tops of the houses and in between the trees and everything in here are these large floating lanterns that are all different colors. But some of these lanterns are having these massive strobing effects and are flickering and popping out and busting all over the place. And you can see something flittering, two things flittering between the lanterns causing these disruptions. And you can see this chirpy little woman with meticulously permed curls wearing a glowing orange dress chasing these two sparkling things all around, yelling at it, "Hey, hey, you, hey, stop!"
Excuse me, miss. How can I help? I'm here to find both goblins, and I would like to help you as well. Maybe get these lights up and functioning.
Well, I'm happy for the help, but it turns out I'm dealing with pixies. 2 freaking pixies. And she'll try and point them out as they flitter between the lights, the lanterns.
Excuse me, pixies. Would you come down here and have a word, please?
One of these light, little specks of light flies down, floats in front of you, gives you a sneaky little smirk, and kicks you in the nose. And it just feels like a flick on the tip of your nose and flutters off.
Ouch. Well, that wasn't very nice of them, was it? And I'll look at the lady.
They've done it to me so many times. And you can actually look at the tip of her nose and it's red.
This is my first Fnetterbetten. Is this customary?
Well, Fnetterbetten is the dance at the end of Shiverfest. This is all Shiverfest, but no need to be semantic.
That's what I meant. I am just here for Fnetterbetten. I'm very excited about it.
But anyway, to answer your question, no, this is not normal. These need to go away and back into the Eld.
Understood. I'm gonna try to grab one of the pixies.
Okay, you start chasing them around. They dart between lights, and some of them are street level, so when they come swooping down, you try and grab one. Go ahead and give me
Acrobatics?
It'd be athletics or sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand also works. That's an 18.
Wow. Yeah, you snatch this little pixie out of the air and hold it in your hands, and she starts beating the top of your hands with her fists.
I would just like to have a word, young miss. Why are you doing what you're doing?
She huffs, and her voice rings out of her mouth like a bell. Let's see how well I can do this. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Perfect. Very
Thank you.
bell-like.
Thanks. No, she starts talking. Well, it's fun.
What if I gave you something more fun to do?
Then we'd do that if it was true.
See those fireworks over there?
Yeah.
I'm whispering this, by the way, in the best way that I know how.
Okay.
What if you made them all go off at once?
She yells up to the other one. Glimmer glow! Glimmer glow! We've got a new thing to mess with. It's going to be so much brighter than the lights.
Bring her down here to speak with me.
Come on down. This big little one has more information for us.
I'm going to grab her as soon as she gets close.
Okay, she's unsuspecting. Go ahead and roll sleight of hand again at advantage.
Natural 20.
Holy
Shut
shit. All right, you snatch her too. So now you have 2 twinkling fairies in your hands.
I walk back over to the other woman and say,
Ma'am, I think your problem has been dealt with.
Oh, you've caught both of them. How wonderful. How do you plan on storing them?
Don't you worry. I've got a box down that alleyway right there.
Oh, that is absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm going to begin fixing the lights, and the display for the luminary lane will be back up and running in no time. And she walks off to start fixing the lights that they've messed up.
Very good.
And then I walk down my little alleyway,
Holding
Okay.
2 pixies.
and I definitely help them out. And then can anyone see me?
Roll perception.
18.
You don't see anyone around to see you in this alleyway. You don't think anyone can see you.
All right, off you go.
All right, you let these 2 pixies go, and they fly over towards the fireworks
Your
tent.
characters don't know shit. Also, that does not necessarily mean that I'm anything. Just toss it.
Everyone hears pop, 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 pop.
That was so very goblin of you.
That was
Will.
not.
That was so very goblin of you.
That was not, though.
Okay.
What the fuck, dude?
That was not. That was not Goblin. I don't.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right,
Your characters don't know
Okay.
shit.
All right.
let's move on to Felter.
Next.
Felter, how's it going?
Fucking next.
Which one did you go to?
I went to the treat stand. I
Treat
think you called
stand.
it. The treat. What did you call it? Is that what you called it? The treats?
Ever warm treats.
I heard treats, and I was
Yep.
kind of hungry at the time, so I was
Wow.
like, I want to go there.
All right, you head over to a very popular cart. There's a bunch of people gathered around this, and it is advertising magically warmed sweets. The person here working it is this ball of anxiety, but it's a gnome that is dressed in a brown felt suit and has a large red candy head on his shoulders. His head is a mascot head for candy.
Oh, nice.
And what you see is smoke rising out of the back of the stand.
Oh, excuse me, sir. What seems to be the problem? I think your stand may be on fire.
Let's see the voice for this guy. He can be a very spicy. Okay, we are good. We're good.
Yes.
He can be a
Yes.
very
Welcome to my stand.
Yes,
I'm so glad to have you
absolutely.
here. What we are doing is trying to make sure that all my candies don't burn. The cinnamon, the spice, the everything nice. But we are having so many problems.
Well, I can. I unfortunately don't have any water spells, but I can cast Firebolt. I'm not sure if that would be helpful for you right now.
no, that would be terrible.
You should fight fire with fire.
Fight fire with fire. That's what they say.
No,
right?
that is not. No. What we need to do is figure out what the issue is with my stand, and then if we figure that out, we can just fix it. You look like an intelligent guy, are you not?
I like to think so. I definitely am. I've studied a lot.
Well, that is perfect. I mean, what we can do is we can just let your brain see if it can figure out the problem, and then maybe we can fix it.
Okay, well, your stand, your treats are magically warmed. Is that right?
Oh, they are always warm.
Okay, what kind of magic are you using to warm it? Has it gotten out of control?
We are using fire magic of some sort.
So, just like literal fire or magic? I'm confused.
There are mechanisms in there that I don't really know how they work. I am not the owner and proprietor of this particular stand. I am actually just here. I'm wearing the mascot suits. This is me. I am supposed to be here, be like Smokey.
Are the mechanisms wood logs that are very, very hot and have red stuff coming off of them? Because if so, I think it's just on fire.
I don't know. No, it is inside the machine. You see, the machine is smoking. There are no logs. There's nothing that I load into them. It is magical mechanical shit. Sorry, children.
Okay, well let me see what I can see in there.
Okay.
Can I like pop open the lid of the machine?
Yeah, you
and-
pop
and-
open the side panel.
The lid.
lid.
Okay.
Stop.
There's a lot moving in here. A lot of mechanical parts. You can see some runes on some of these pieces. So there's a couple different ways that you could try and figure this out. You could tell that it is both magical and mechanical. So if you'd like to rely on magic, you can do an Arcana check to see if you can figure that out. Or if you'd like to look at the mechanical bit, you can do an investigation check to see if you can figure it out that way.
Let's do Arcana because I'm better at that.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Roll that copyrighted phrase. Oh, that's a 15 total.
Cool. Oh, very nice. Okay, with the 15, You look through this and find the warming chamber in this mechanism. And you pop off this shiny metal piece that is very warm, but thanks to your magical aptitude, you can kind of adjust it and make it not burn your hand. And as you look behind it, you can see one of the candies lodged into the warming vent chamber.
Oh, I think I see the problem here. There's a candy that's stuck in the machine. We have to find a way to get it out. Do you have any tools on you?
He tilts his large candy head over and peers in from wherever he sees out of this mascot head. And he says, that is one of our ever-warming jaw stoppers. I don't have the tools. I don't repair this. Maybe you could just reach your hand in there and pull it out like...
I really don't want to get burned on my hand. Do you have any kind of magic that might be able to dislodge it, or...
Man, I must tell you, I am very much not magical. I am just sensual. And that isn't appropriate for me to say at work, so, don't worry about the spice. Just do the work. I mean, I got to go back and help these customers out. Please fix it. Thank you. And he walks away and starts serving customers again.
Okay, are there any, objects or anything near me, something that would be impervious to fire, like something metal, anything like that?
Yeah, you could see, a little metal rod at the bottom of the cart that you could pick up and try and use to dislodge this.
Okay, all right, cool. I'm going to pick up that metal rod and cast a level 3 spell called Tiny Servant.
Okay.
Which basically creates... it makes any item that I touch follow my command after it sprouts little arms and legs, and I'm going to send it into the machine to pull out the piece of candy.
All right. Yeah, so it starts working in there. Weep, warp, weep, warp, weep, warp. And it starts rotating the...
I so bad wanted to have a reason to use this spell.
Starts rotating the jaw stopper, which is as big as it is. And boop, and you can hear the thing whistle as the pressure releases at the top. Yeah. Oh, that's great. And this little metal rod with these leggies and armies turns around and tries to hand you the jaw stopper.
I take the jaw stopper and I eat it.
It is
Jaw stopping.
well, no, roll. I need a
jaw
Constitution save from you, please.
Make sure you don't chokey.
Okay. That is 4 total.
The cinnamon flavor of this thing is so intense, and it's so warm because it was sitting there directly in the warming plate that it starts to burn your mouth both chemically and thermically.
Thermically.
It hot in 2 different ways. It got it to spice, and it got it to heat.
Oh my god, this candy is so hot.
You take 4 fire damage. You're the only one getting hurt.
Felter's the only one getting hurt.
Oh my god, that's the hottest candy I ever had.
Hey, I was going to say I give you free candy because you helped me out. Would you like a bag?
Anything. You have something cold. You have cold candy, please.
No, this is ever warm treat stand. All of it is cinnamon spice.
Okay.
Spice.
And everything
Okay.
else.
I do love candy, though. I'll just have to wait till the mouth burns go away to eat some. But thank you.
I mean, there's a pile of snow over there. Just don't eat the yellow stuff. All right, bye. Okay. And now we will move on to Figgy.
Figgy Putty.
Where were you, Figgy?
I went to the ice rink.
The ice rink.
Or like the ice skating
The
thing.
ice skating thing where you already went?
Ice sculptures.
You go back to the ice skating rink. What you see is Sickleheart shouting orders at another gnome who's out on the ice, trying to persuade these 3 fey creatures into giving this wand back. You can see that they're all in a bit of a brutal and deadly and chaotic duel out on the rink. And one of them is holding a rod and is slinging snowballs from the rod at the others, who just carry, sickles and are cutting each other up. So there is combat out on the ice. And what red caps are these little sort of how do you describe redcaps? They're a fake creature. They've got these red hats on top of their heads and these big metal boots on their feet. And they're this kind of scrawny and sinewy, wrinkly-looking fellas with these big noses. And they're just brutally beating on each other out on the rink.
What was the rink lady's name again?
Sickleheart.
I go up to Sickleheart and I go, are those goblins?
Those are not goblins. Those are redcaps. They are much more dangerous than goblins and actually can do some damage here. So we really need to get that wand back from them that Twinkle out there is trying to get. Mostly because the spell involved that they're able to cast somehow really hurts. Like, those are actual pummeling snowballs. It's not the greatest situation. So if you would like to give us a hand, we would greatly appreciate it.
Why would you guys let a powerful rod like that be so easily accessible?
We didn't look, my assistant, this is their first Shiverfest, and I will not pass blame on her for not being able to stand up to 3 redcaps. She is valiantly trying to get it back from them, but we need assistance. So instead of passing blame, would you give us a hand?
Okay.
I go out there and I'm ready to fight.
All right, so these guys, you hear one of them say, the one with the wand says, "Hey, chaps, old Chuck's gonna pummel you with snowballs, and then you're gonna die right here on the rink. How you feel about that? We used to be brothers, Bad Rag and Erla, but this time it's gonna be me dancing on your corpses." And he flings another set of snowballs at them, and it pummels them in the faces.
That was Twinkle or whatever?
That was, he says Chuck now has the wand, so you can assume that that's Chuck. He's one of the redcaps.
So the redcaps is turning on the other redcaps?
Oh, they're fighting each other.
Oh, okay.
Hey! You better let me have that rod.
Hey, I'll let you have the rod there, little one, if you're really looking for it. Chuck will give it to you.
No.
Something about a rod.
Listen here. If you don't give me that,
Right, yeah, continue that statement.
if you don't give me that, I'm gonna have to hurt you, and I really don't want to.
All right, roll initiative.
Oh shit, we got a battle.
What'd you get?
Non-natural 20.
Oh shit, nice. Okay. This is the deadliest issue that you guys decided to split up, and
I'm so glad I chose
you
this
chose
one.
it. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. Now, combat is not the only option here, and I would highly suggest, as your benevolent DM, that you do not take that path. So you said non-natural 20. We've got...
Why?
You'll die. Because you're about to get pummeled. You're going to get the rod.
You're gonna get the rod.
All right, so you are up first. What do you do?
Listen, is there something else that I can give so we don't have to fight?
Well, you can take the rod like we already discussed.
Stop! Tanner!
Well, I mean, if it's that easy, hand it over, please.
No, I mean, it's a euphemism, hon.
Oh, that's disgusting, actually.
Oh, you ain't seen disgusting yet. I ain't showered in
Ew.
ever. All right, so yeah, you got you. They're obviously not just going to be easily persuaded. So I mean, they are certainly looking for something. But the thing is that they're all fighting each other. So like, it's a chaotic combat.
Listen, Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
I look over at the other two that he turned against.
I'm Bedrag, and I'm Nella.
Yeah, whatever you just said. If you take this guy down, because he sounds like a pretty big asshole, I'll let you guys go with the rod.
Wait, we don't want the rod. We want the wand. He's offering.
The wand! The wand! That thing!
Wait, so you're saying that if we take out Chuck, we get the rod and you're gonna let that happen?
I mean, are y'all willing to share the wand?
No. we're going to take the one from Chuck to begin with. We're going to kill him. I'm going to kill Nerler. And then we're going to take it, and we're going to take you, and I'm going to cover you in snowballs. And I don't mean from the wand.
Well, I mean, if you guys can agree on killing him, you should at least go ahead and do that first.
Roll persuasion.
I'm gonna cover you in snowballs.
Snowballs.
Not from the wand.
15.
Stop it.
It's got
15?
gross.
15.
It's got so gross.
You can see Nerler, the guy that you've been talking to most, start to narrow his eyes and look over at Chuck. And he looks over at Bad Rag. And you can see Bad Rag starting to get in the groove, nod his head a little bit. Yeah, we kill Chuck first, and then we kill each other.
It's either...
And then we kill her.
Yeah, I'll be glad to die if you guys just go to kill each other.
All right. So these two team up, and as one's getting smacked in the face with snowballs from the wand, the other slinks up behind Chuck and puts him in a full Nelson, and the other one comes up and slices his sickle across his throat, and you could see Chuck fall to the ground as Nerler picks up the wand. Now I've got it, and I'm gonna kill. And he's looking between you and the other red cap.
I don't give a shit about your fucking wand. I was told to get you guys out of here.
You hear in the background, no, we do need the wand back as well. That would be the most helpful. I mean, yes, they can leave, but also the wand would be wonderful to have. It's rare.
Look, you're either gonna fight each other now or fight each other later. I say go ahead and do it now. Get it over with.
Roll persuasion.
It's another 15.
Okay. All right. The one that got the wand, which I believe was Nerler, starts flinging snowballs at Bad Rag, and you could just see the snowballs pile up around him, and like a reverse Terminator, his hand rises up out of the snow, and you can see it go limp, and he starts to turn a little bit blue. He is suffocated from being in the snow, and now it is just...
This is like the Hunger Games.
Now it's just Nerler and you. And Nerler starts approaching you with a very nasty look in his eye. Now it's just you, me, and my snowballs.
Listen here, buddy. You could just leave.
I could just leave.
You don't have to die.
I'm not gonna die. I could take you, no worries. And I'm gonna take you back to the forest.
Where's the guy? Hold on. Where's the other person that was supposed to be stopping these guys anyway?
The assistant is just kind of letting this take place.
Hey, you. What are you doing?
No. You seem to have it under complete control. I am. This is just an internship, and I am not for it. I don't want to fight some redcaps. They can gut you.
Look here, buddy. If I kill this guy, I'm killing you next if you don't help me right now.
Oh shit! Roll
Intimidation?
Roll intimidation. Yeah.
Wow, I sense a lot of aggression.
17.
Okay. All right.
Bruce.
All right. I will say.
Probably coming from that way.
I will say that our good old Sickleheart has noticed this act of aggression. She has taken note of it. All right. Oh, so I'm up against two of you now. A little pansy boy and a tasty treat.
I want him to turn away from me and look at Twinkle, and I would like to sleight of hand steal the wand from him.
You have to get close to him. He's a fair distance from you.
Listen here, buddy. You want to shake hands before we fight?
You want to have some form of chivalry is what you're asking for with a red cap.
It's a sense of formality, honestly. It's where I come from. Can you at least respect that before I die?
I don't respect shit. Roll persuasion.
11.
Suck it.
Suck
it.
Suck it.
Fuck.
All right. He waves the wand at you, and a mass of snowballs starts flying towards you.
I'm so glad Emily got this one.
Suck it.
Suck it. All right. A flurry of snowballs erupts from the wand and starts pummeling you and Twinkle from where you stand. Make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
21.
Cool. You take 7 cold damage.
Ouch.
And then more that where they come from. I'm gonna cover you in snow, and then I'm gonna take you home and not cook you a nice dinner. All right, and he is continuously approaching you. What do you do?
Isn't he much smaller than you? Don't you just grab the wand? No, he's not. Okay. Okay, the red cap is not smaller.
Yeah, they are small face, so they're about the same size.
I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Oh, okay. You shimmer out of sight.
Would taking a wand from him be an action?
I'll allow that to be like a use item action and let you do it as a bonus.
Okay, I'm gonna use, assuming that he's less than 25 feet away from me, 30 feet, whatever it is. I'm gonna use my movement and try to grab the wand.
All right, roll sleight of hand.
16.
Okay, roll at advantage because you're invisible.
23.
You snatch the wand right out of his hands. Hey, what the fuck? And he starts swinging around wildly with his sickle. Does a 21 hit?
No, of course not. Duh.
What the
You take 10 slashing damage.
Ouch.
Ouch, Charlie.
And it's going to try and do another wild attack around it again. That one misses. So this nasty, jagged edge sickle flies right over your head for his second attack. What do you do next?
Cool.
I will remind you here that there is still a hole in the ice.
How far is the hole from us?
One movement, so 25 feet.
How far does the Eldritch Blast, because I took that thing that pushes you, how...
10 feet.
Okay, I'm going to, he's within melee range now, isn't he?
Yeah, you're right next to him. You've been getting hit by a sickle.
Yeah, I'm gonna try something real quick. Because casting a ranged spell at melee range is at disadvantage.
Yeah, but you're invisible, so just move.
You can...
No, he hit me, so that broke concentration.
Oh, no, only if it does a certain... Oh, roll concentration, yes, thank you. Roll a constitution saving throw.
It's a 5, so I ain't getting nowhere with that. 5 total.
5 total, yeah, so your invisibility pops off once you get hit. So you see, oh, I can see you now, and you're even pretty up close. Not that that matters to me. Give me the wand, you little fuck.
Fuck you! I won't do it! I'm going to roll my 2 Eldritch Blasts at disadvantage and hope that I hit them at least once.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Ho ho! Okay. Alright, I hit him for 1 damage and I push him back 10 feet and then I get as far away as possible from him and I get on the other side.
Okay. You run to the other side of the hole. He is going to be 1 turn away from moving over there, but you position yourself on the other side. And he starts running towards you. I'm going to get you, I'm going to get you, I'm going to get you, I'm going to get you. Then he's just barreling towards you.
This is sexual harassment, and I don't appreciate it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, so he's running up towards you. Because he is running on ice, I am going to make him make a dexterity saving throw as he's running towards you. Natural 20.
Ooh.
So he's running and maintains really good
Tanner's
footing.
the goblin.
Yeah, I'm the goblin.
Tanner is the goblin.
Of course I'm the goblin. And he's running up towards you and is able to make a stop right in front of the hole. I'm not going to be deterred by some water. I'm going to get you. And that'll be the end of his
Wait,
turn.
he stopped in front
He
of the
didn't have
hole?
enough movement. Yeah, because you pushed him back.
Okay, I Misty Step 10 feet behind him. So I'm going to shoot my first Eldritch Blast.
Yep, so poof, you disappear in a cloud of mist and reappear in a distance behind him.
Does 15 hit?
It does.
Yes!
It does hit.
Nice!
All right, you smack him, and he falls into the water as he's pushed back, and because he's wearing metal boots, like I described before, he begins sinking down to the bottom of the pond. You see bubbles popping up. Bloop, 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 bloop.
I cast Prestidigitation to melt the ice around the hole and then freeze it again. Fuck you, asshole!
Okay, it seals.
I don't think
Not how
I don't think it does,
prestidigitation
yeah.
works, but
You
sure,
can-
yeah, it works
you
this
can
way.
warm-
Yes.
It says you can chill or warm of material. So I warm the ice and then I chill it again.
Okay.
Why do
Well, it was
you
already
why
water.
warm it?
Yeah, it was already water.
To melt it so it kind Oh.
It's already a hole.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you chill
okay.
it. So the water above it gets colder. There's just a thin layer of ice. It's very breakable that comes above it, but he's just sinking down to the bottom. Combat is over. Good job.
I did it.
Now, what do you do with the wand?
You've done a fantastic job there. If you don't mind giving the wand back, and then we will be about our business. I didn't like your particular wording for a couple moments in that conversation, but we will forget it if you just give me the wand. Thank you.
Listen, Twinkle needs to grow a pair, okay? I was just trying to help him.
You hear off on the side. Hey, yeah, everybody's got to grow a pair. I just descended a little bit ago, and it's been real good for me.
See? His balls dropped.
Twinkle says, I'm not paid. I'm not paid. I don't have to do this. I'm out. This is not enough credits for me to even give a shit about. Bye. And Twinkle storms off.
Wow. That guy was really aggressive.
So,
Look, I figure if Ball Droppy Boy can get here, then I can get here by this time.
I hate to say it, but, there might have been a chance that I dropped the wand in the ice hole, and I don't have it anymore.
Roll deception.
I cast friends.
She will know that you cast friends on her afterwards.
Well, I'm gonna boot it out of here.
All right, so you cast friends. Okay, go ahead and make that roll.
And I'm doing deception, right?
Yeah.
11.
That's on advantage. I really like you, but no, I'm sorry. I can't believe that. I was watching the wand the whole time.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry. I really like magical items. Here.
I mean, I do really like you. If you'd like to keep it, if you could just ask nicely, maybe we can, maybe I'll reconsider.
Well, you made it sound really important, and I thought it was pretty cool. Can I have the wand, please?
All right, roll persuasion at advantage.
Fucking goblin.
Very, very goblin-y.
10.
I don't know. My better judgment is just telling me no. Please. And she reaches out her hand.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I hand it over.
All right. Have a wonderful day, love. I'm so glad you ice skated earlier and you saved us from the red caps.
Oh, also, you're probably going to realize in a second that I casted a spell on you. And I just want to be honest and tell you I'm sorry.
Oh, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Please don't hurt me.
I will do my best not to hunt you down and cover you in snowballs.
I hope we never meet again.
Well, I might feel the same later, but I really hope I see you again soon. You've been so kind and lovely. Thank you so much for your help.
Goodbye.
I skate
Goodbye.
away on my magical ice skates.
As you get nearly out of range of her, you hear, "What the fuck?"
Hello, dear listeners. This is Will. All of us here at Another Realm want to thank you for listening to our podcast, and we sincerely hope you're enjoying this special holiday episode. This is part 2 and the finale of the Shiverfest adventure. We will be streaming the video premiere of the Shiverfest special on YouTube December the 26th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our next episode will release on January the 8th. Make sure you follow us to listen to new episodes as soon as they release. If you're enjoying our podcast, please drop us a rating on Spotify. If you'd like to see more content from us, consider following us on all our social media. You can find us on most platforms at NotherRealm and at Another Realm Podcast on Instagram. You can also stop by our website at netherrealm.com to check out all kinds of cool info about the Never There and pick up your own Another Realm merch. We even stream on Twitch every Tuesday from 6:30 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All of your support is truly amazing. From our family to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Okay, at this point, you can see that the other incidentals, the other issues are being taken care of around town, and everything starts to calm down, even the blizzard that was on the other side. And you can see some of the lights now flickering in a manner that guides you back towards the town center. And the band has started up again, and the crowds are gathering. And as you make your way there, Quicksilver picks you all out as you kind of meet back up with each other. And he says, "Hey, now, I've got a bit of a bone to pick with you guys. Would you mind following me over to the side here?"
I certainly wouldn't mind.
What about the Fnetterbedden? I think it's about time.
It is almost time, but we have time to figure out who the goblins are.
Goblins? I thought we were just looking for one.
I think it's you, actually.
Oh, I was going to be here and ask you for accusations, but if that's already what we're getting out of this, then I'm not even going to try and be like, "Oh, I'm the great detective." So,
Well, we
it's her.
We get over to the side then, and I will tell you my accusations and why I feel this way.
So yeah, you guys enter into basically a tent with a large pole in the center, canvas surrounding you, and you can see he's got some stuff set up in here, a little bookshelf, magnifying lens, a map of the area, and he gestures you to come on in. All right, well, let's see the information and the accusations that you each have, and we'll go from there.
Well, if it's okay, I'd like to start. Figgy Pudding is for sure the goblin because I fucking said so.
Well, that's not good enough as far as our reason goes.
Can I speak? This guy, whatever the fuck his name, what is it? BBG?
It's Bribble Gibble Gribble Bibble.
Hey, Tanner.
Yeah, Bruce.
On our way into the tent, can I position myself to be the last one in and drop another bean?
Sure. Yep.
None of us see that.
Yeah, you could roll sleight of hand at advantage on this one.
An 18.
Oh, my perception is at 17, so I guess I don't see
Nope,
it.
I don't see it either.
Cool. Yep, you pop this one in the ground. All right. So as you were saying, Figgy Pudding?
Listen, this guy has been accusing me all day long, and I think it's pretty introspective of him because he has no proof. I've just been trying to help out the team find this goblin or goblins. I'm not really sure. Honestly, I think...
I really think that she's been inhibiting us all day.
I think that we've been sent on a wild goose chase and that we've been looking too much at this group instead of out there where other people are.
I tend to disagree. I think Miss Pudding indeed is the goblin. She's done some very goblin-y stuff, and if you listen to her voice,
Pretty
it
just
goblin.
like
certainly
my
has a tinge
voices.
of goblin to it.
Pretty
I
goblin.
cannot help that I was born like this.
Look, I've met some goblins in my day, and I'm just saying, I know they kind of have a certain graveliness to their voice sometimes, and you really sound like somebody who might be trying to disguise their voice.
Yeah, and if I were to be disguising myself like this, I don't even look like a goblin. Wouldn't my voice also be disguised? I think you guys are just assholes.
Magical disguises do a very good job with external appearances, but in my experience and my learning, not such a great job with voices.
We haven't heard much from Nix, but I'm just going to agree with Sir Felter. I saw a lot of fireworks going off, and I saw her with a magical wand. That's the only thing I know that could set the fireworks off the way that it did.
You couldn't have seen me with a wand.
She did very clearly try to lead us down the icy death path back in the maze.
I didn't see her with a wand, but if I had to imagine she was going after a wand,
What? You look? No,
lot of
you couldn't have seen me
fireworks
if you.
going off.
Mr. Smutledge, do you have any opinions here?
Yeah. She's really aggressive.
It's
She is
just
very
how I
aggressive.
talk. I don't understand.
All right. As you all keep going back and forth, you see this. You start to feel this rumble in the ground, and then you hear, "Gong!" and this thing bursts out of the ground. This jagged-looking, four-legged, terrestrial, almost dinosaur-looking thing whose head ends in a point at its mouth and widens out into its neck that then widens out further into its body and a short tail behind it. This thing looks like it's covered in craggy, rocky scales, and it balls up into a ball and starts rolling around in concentric circles outwards.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, look what she did! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my
This
god, oh my god, oh my
guy
god.
keeps. This guy keeps.
I need a dexterity saving throw from everybody.
What the?
Oh my god, I think the adrenaline's hitting me too.
26.
Oh, 17 total. I forgot about the +1.
12.
12.
Okay. Anyone below 15 takes 9 bludgeoning damage as this thing rolls out of the tent, breaking down, tearing down the side of the canvas and rolls off through the town into the Eld, causing a path of destruction on its way.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Detective Snoop, look! We bring her in here, and she does this.
I agree. I think
no one
it
hurt.
was her.
You're the only one that's been summoning shit all night long. What are you talking about?
I don't know. She hurt Dix. I'm pretty upset about that. He's a nice fellow.
I
What the
agree.
fuck?
I think that this is Figgy Pudding. We need to
Detective.
arrest her immediately.
Detective, this guy, Dix over here, has been summoning shit all night long.
You literally only know one thing, and it's a trend, by the way, just so
It
you
was
know.
just a
That's
tree.
all you've seen.
Yeah.
You weren't with me with the
Dicks.
tree, and you didn't see this.
Okay,
Dicks.
let me
Dicks.
put a stop to
Dicks.
this right here.
Dix,
Can you stop yelling vulgarities? That is very aggressive.
no.
That's my name.
Listen
are
here.
children
All right,
around.
There are
Detective,
children.
listen. Detective.
Everyone stop.
Dix, did you do
No, shh. Everyone stop.
You hurt me.
Here's what's gonna happen. You're all gonna put a vote in, and whoever you vote for is who we're gonna bring to the Mystic, and they're gonna cast their spell on. So, that's the thing. Consensus. So, Dix, who do you vote for?
The aggressive one.
The Figgy Pudding here?
Yeah.
I need you to say it.
Figgy pudding.
All right. And Bribble Gibble, who do you vote for?
Bribble Gibble votes for Dix.
Wow. Okay, that was a bit of a twist.
Dix, you have been a friend, but I don't trust you as far as I could throw you.
Okay, now Felter, who do you vote for?
Well, my gut is telling me that it's probably Miss Pudding, but I think I'm gonna have to vote for Bobble Gibble.
Now, do you mean Mr. Bribble Gibble here? Because you gotta say it right.
Yeah, I vote for Bribble Gibble.
Okay,
Bribble Gibble.
well then, the final goes to you, Miss Figgy. Who do you vote for?
Emily, you know what the
It's
fuck.
fucking Bribble Gibble.
Emily, you know.
He's been an asshole all day.
All right, then. Bribble Gibble, by the power vested in me by the mayor and this particular piece of paper that says I got my investigator's certificate, I place you under arrest.
And
Well, this is unexpected, and I am very disappointed in all of you. I should have voted for you, Figgy Pudding.
Well, if you're not a goblin, we're about to find out, and then it shouldn't be a problem. So what's the big deal? But you're a fucking goblin.
I agree
That you're a goblin?
that you're a goblin.
All right, I'm gonna need you to turn around and let me put these manacles here on you.
I will.
Detective Snoop. Detective Snoop.
Yeah.
Can I go see the medic?
Well, here in a minute, we're gonna have the the ceremony starting up before Netterbetten?
He still didn't get to file his 2 assault charges.
We can file those in a bit, but we got to take care of this right now. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, we'll get you taken care of. All right, so what you're saying to me?
Listen, you can't do anything to me that I've not done to myself.
All right. He locks you up,
Masochism.
and he begins to
That's aggressive.
march you through the crowd outside, and everyone follows out. And he gestures all of you to come up to the front of the stage where the mayor is waiting, and so is the town mystic, whose name is Frostspark.
There's a lady following with a bell going, shame,
Oh, very nice.
shame,
Shame.
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 This will be all of your undoing.
The festive air in Elder Nook's town square takes on a tense undertone as the players, as you all, not players, as everyone gathers with the townsfolk. Mayor Snizzlewisk, again standing on the main stage, addresses the crowd. All right, Shiverfest goers, thank you all so much for participating in our plethora of events. We really appreciate you being here for us and enjoying everything we got to offer in old Elder Nook. We have determined that there's been a lot of stuff happening with pixies and fairies and all sorts of fae types throughout all of our things. But we had a lovely group of people, these 3 here, that really helped us out. I want you all to give us a hand for Feltor, Figgy, and Dix. And everyone starts applauding. Now, what is going to happen here is we're going to have ourselves a bit of a goblin reveal, because it seems as though they've already done accused someone of being the goblin infiltrator. Isn't that wonderful? We're going to go ahead and make no necessitation for any further investigation for the rest of the event. And we can
Mayor?
move on to Fnetterbeck. Oh, yeah, okay. We have a little bit of an interruption there in my speech. That's okay.
Mayor, I'm sorry. But what happens if we're wrong?
Oh, what if you're wrong? Y'all get locked up.
Oh, so no Fnetterbeck?
No, the town goes through Fnetterbeck, but not you. That makes sense?
Fuck, maybe I should have been more thorough.
What?
Now
I
I'm
think
starting
you
to
should
think it
have
was
been more
Dix.
thorough.
I think it might be Dix,
Well,
but it's too late.
I need to see a medic.
okay, the medic's right over here. And he ushers a medic over who starts checking you out.
Bruce, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I play with D&D with Bruce a whole bunch. This is my favorite character.
I need to see him.
It's all right. So, the mystic comes up, and the mystic sounds like this.
I am the wizard.
I am the wizard. Is this how you recorded it?
Yeah,
Did you do your face like this?
the great.
I am the wizard.
Well, so what's going to happen here is our great and powerful mystic, Mr. Frostspark, Mystic Frostspark. Yeah, that's what I said. Is gonna go ahead and dispel the magic disguise that is on this particular goblin that you have decided is the particular goblin that we done been looking for. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna move on to Fnetterbeck. So the mystic comes up and starts murmuring this spell. Husband, flame button, Finisson and filter buttons, carnival the pine cones in the Elden time zone. and boom, this light cascades from the sky down, this blue icy sort of glow on top of Gribble Bibble. And
Wait, did you say we all go to jail if we're wrong?
Yep, if you're wrong.
If you're wrong.
Yep.
Oh shit.
and
When this light comes down, I start shuffling
okay,
away.
the medic is like, stand still. I'm trying to. No, I know you might be afraid of a little bit of fizzy pop on the wound, but it's okay, baby boy.
You're being really aggressive.
All right. This, you can see a bit of warping of the figure of Bribble Gribble inside this light. And then without any sort of fanfare, you just hear a loud pop. And the whole crowd gasps. And there is a goblin standing in the space where Bribble Gibble was standing.
You have got me? Bribble Gibble. I have been a goblin my whole life, and I hate that you found me. But I just got to say, I've been watching you from the forest for years. For 17 years, to be exact. I tried my best. I just wanted to be a part of Fanatibetin. I was taught to be a thief.
Wait,
Whoa, wait a second.
is your name
Hold
still
on.
Bribble Gibble?
My name has always been Bribble Gibble. Gribble Bibble.
That's a really shitty name.
But it's my only name. It's my only It's my only name. And I had just wanted to be a part of Fanatibetin my whole life. I was taught to be a thief when I was only 2 years old. I've been training my whole life just to dance. That's all I wanted. I'm so sorry. But I just want to say I am not the only goblin here.
This is a really nice eulogy. Are you done talking now?
I point to Figgy Pudding and I say, that is 1000% also a goblin.
You're such a liar. I swear to God.
I look over at Dix and I look over at Felter throwing my hands up like, what's he talking about?
Dix, do you really think I'm a goblin? Do I look like a goblin?
She is a goblin through and through.
Gribble Gibble, nobody is talking to you. Shut the fuck up. Felter?
I don't know. I think he might be right. She may be the other goblin if there are more.
Oh my God. I can't believe it.
I rip off my disguise kit.
Fuck all of you.
Shut the fuck up.
It's me.
Fuck you so much, Tanner.
I tried so hard. I just wanted to be a part of the Fanatibetin for once. I never wanted to hurt anybody. I just wanted
This is not the twist I
I
saw
just wanted to
coming.
be a part of the crowd for once. My real name is Crispy Kringle, and I just want to party.
And then I look at Crispy Kringle now. I say,
I'm not the only other goblin here.
Wait a second. Everybody, hold up. Wait 1 freaking minute here, please. I have an announcement to make.
Mr. Medic.
This is not fair to goblin kind everywhere. You all assume that we're such terrible individuals that we only are out for bad things. We just want to be a part of society.
I'm gonna pass out.
I'm a goblin too. And I rip off my disguise.
Oh, Dix's face is just appalled and horrified at all of you. Just utterly appalled.
so at this point, I look at Dix. Just
Our hands are
We all
crossed.
just side-eye the fuck out of Dix.
You should. They're looking at me really aggressively.
You can tell that everyone is now looking at you pretty aggressively.
Tanner,
Yes.
I have a spell that I'd like to cast, and it's Dispel Magic on Diggs.
We did say specifically at the beginning of this, Dispel Magic will not work in that capacity on this. It was a special Dispel Magic that he had.
Oh, come on. He's a goblin. Let me just dispel his magic.
Here, let's try to use words with Dick. Dix, listen. I've followed you from the beginning. You are for sure a goblin. We agreed on much. You could just reveal yourself. We could go about life. I don't think these people mean us any harm. I just want to dance.
I would just like to point out that I've played every game fairly, and none of you have. And on top of that, by being in a group with you, which I didn't want to be in the first place because you're all very aggressive people, I'm hurt, and I have to see medics. I have to have somebody to repair my arm, I have to retune my lute, my flute's cracked, you've damaged my instruments, you've hurt me, Now I'm in such an adrenaline rush that I'm not even talking normally. I'm talking incredibly fast, and it seems like the world is racing around me. And quite frankly, I don't appreciate any of you. I tried to do this the right way and be nice and be never whatever the hell. I can't even say it. I'm so
Dix,
scared.
just get over yourself. We know you're a
And
fucking
now,
goblin.
I'm up here on top of a stage because you guys are goblins and you're trying to take me with you.
This guy just wants Fnetterbitten so bad. Ugh.
You're aggressive, evil people, and you've hurt me.
Hey, wizard guy, can
Wait,
you,
But and I'm looking at Dix. But
There's no but. Quite frankly, all of you should be locked up for a
Dix,
very
you're
long time.
also a goblin. We all know.
Hey, wizard guy. Can you do that again, but on him?
I am out of mystical power, but I would like to share one thing. And he goes, Bwong, I too am a goblin.
Oh my god!
And from the crowd you hear, I'm a goblin. I'm a goblin.
But wait,
wait, are you telling
he's
me?
not the only goblin.
Are
I
you
point at the mayor.
Mayor?
Oh no, I'm totally not a goblin. This is fucking wild.
Oh, can we eat him first?
Oh no! If you all just
Wait,
want to
hold on.
If you wanted,
Stop it.
See, aggressive! Aggressive! Call the guard and put him
Stop
up!
it.
They're gonna hurt
We're
us!
gonna stop it here. Us goblins really are just jealous of Fnetterbitten. We would like to be a part of the Shiverfest. That's it.
I think our kind has made a very bad name for ourselves, and if we're going to make that any better, we probably need to stop eating other people.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I agree.
I think we should just enjoy the Fnetterbitten with the rest of these folks here, because it seems like there's a lot more goblins than I think even we expected.
So the three of you have been working together on this, so one of you can roll at advantage for persuasion.
19.
Tanner, I use cutting words,
To fuck with his roll?
which allows me to roll a bardic inspiration die to subtract from his die.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Hey, Will, you -6 from that roll.
Okay, 13. 13.
You can see all the gnomes and the other visitors that are not goblins start to turn on the other goblins. The mayor says, in the spirit of the holidays and the fact that you've been causing so much mischief, I really can't get behind all this newfangled stuff. We work with so many people, but you cause so many issues. I mean, how can I trust that you didn't start off the fireworks or that you didn't make the flickering happen?
How
the lights?
about this? How about this? Let me sing a song about everything that us goblins want to see happen.
How about you don't?
I want to see this. I want to see this go down. Go ahead, sing your song.
I didn't prepare a song, but if you give me 24 hours, I will come back with a good poetry song.
How about we just let the bard handle that?
I don't think the bard likes us anymore.
Dix, listen.
I don't think the bard ever liked us.
I know you're not a goblin at this point. You've said you're not a goblin. I believe you're not a goblin. I just want to be a part of Fnetterbitten. If you could help us just a little bit. I promise you I mean you no harm. I've just been jealous from the edge of the woods for 17 years. You called me out on it at the very beginning, and I understand. You're...
Hold on. So wait a second. Hold on. So you're telling me that now, after you have tried to make my people turn against me, I'm supposed to be kind to you?
I thought you were a goblin. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I cannot apologize enough.
It's really aggressive.
I cannot apologize enough. I thought you were a goblin. You seem like one of my kin. I'm very sorry. Please feel free to let the other goblins have their way, and I will disappear into the woods. I apologize.
How do I know they're not all like you?
Well, I like to think that my kind has a very kind... They have a very kind heart.
That's literally the opposite of what our kind typically has, or at least that's our reputation.
It has been, but I think it changes on this Shiverfest. Right now. Right here.
I'm feeling all warm and fuzzy and tingly down there. I mean, inside.
Oh, God.
I'll tell you what we do. This is what we do. Tanner, on the stage, I cast Nathair's Mischief.
Oh, I had that one too. I wanted to cast it.
20-foot cube. I can see within range, which is Fey and Draconic magic. I roll on the Mischief Search table to determine the magical effect produced and roll again at the start of each of my turns until it ends.
Okay.
I'm
What's your effect?
I'm just causing fucking chaos at this point.
What's your effect?
1d4. It's a 2. Bouquet of flowers. Everyone's blinded. Bouquet of flowers appear all around, and each creature in the cube must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be blinded until the start of your next turn as the flowers spray water in their faces.
What's the save?
It's a 20-foot cube.
All right, so everyone
DC 14
roll
save.
that's safe. DC 14 is a dexterity.
Wait, DC 14? Nope, I did not save. Never mind.
I got a 4.
I have a plus
12
7
total.
to this, and I rolled a 15. So
Oh, nice.
I rolled an 8 plus 7, so 15.
So you're not blinded.
All right, so these flowers sprout out of the ground and just squirt water in your face, clown flower style. Spray.
Hey, what the fuck?
Oh, this is great. This is really. I literally fooled an entire town. I'm busy with Ball Dipper, and you've been dipped. Bye.
Oh, wait, I never got to tell the town my actual goblin name.
I see that, by the way.
Oh yeah, you do see
I
that.
see all that dancing. I'm like, wait, did he turn into Goblin as he did that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what was your goblin name?
Oh, thank you for asking. It's it's Bobble Flobble Fobble Blobble.
They're brothers.
I'm just like running through the town, prestidigitating, fucking shit up.
Oh, well, we
Just warming the water so people think they peed themselves.
okay. So Ball Dipper is running around the town fucking shit up, and the mayor is up here wiping water from his eyes. Well, that was unexpected. I guess if all you were asking for was to be a part of Fnetterbedding, we could have allowed that. But now we got Ball Dipper here causing so much fucking chaos that the children are going to be scarred for life because they done been dipped.
I tell you what, I will be back next year for the next Fnetterbedding, and I will come as myself, the goblin.
And then I peace out. I run the fuck away, just like, whoop. I dip
I
the
felt
shit
like there
out.
was supposed to be some sort of lesson here, but I guess not.
There's no lesson. Fuck you.
I, for one, would still like to stay and enjoy the Fnetterbedding dance if I could.
Can I Fnetterbedding, please?
You know what? Fuck it. All right. So everyone is just kind of like, there's so many goblins here, and it's all so confusing that they start setting up for Fnetterbedding. So then we'll move the scene back to the campfire, where our 4 typical characters are sitting around just listening to this wild story from Haran. Yeah, and so this one named Ball Dipper just kept rolling around yelling, "You've been dipped, ha 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 ha." I'm pretty sure he made some of the kids shit their pants. And just in general, it was a wild event. I think there was something else that was supposed to happen. There was something with a grand troll in there at some point, but I don't know. Maybe he was just too embarrassed to show his face. So, yeah, that's my All Shivers Eve tale. And to tell you the truth, the only thing morally that I got out of it was that you can bargain for things when there's a threat of goblins. So I got this. The shittiest little goblin dropped it. And it is... Bruce, how about you describe the vessel?
Okay, so it's just a little locket. It's like one of those lockets that have a little button on the side that pops open with, like, you see a little picture inside of it, and it's just like a tint, like a nickel color. It's not even pretty.
Okay, so what this is it carries some of the magic that Bruce's character, Busy Wicks Ball Dipper,
Busywick's ball dipper.
has as part of his he was actually 2 levels in warlock, right? So it's a small locket, and what it can do is, as an action, the wearer can vanish and enter the extra dimensional space inside the vessel. It stays in that location, but the space inside it is 20 feet high and a 20-foot radius cylinder, so 40 feet wide.
It's a locket of holding?
More or less, yeah.
It basically, as a bonus action, the wearer can exit the vessel, and they exit it early if they die or the vessel is destroyed. You can remain inside for twice your proficiency bonus in hours, which I think at this point you guys are at 3, so that should be 6. And objects can be left in there. So yeah, it's kind of an extra-dimensional wearable locket. All right, so you get that, and then Haran goes on to explain the other piece. Now, this is a very odd ring that I bought from one of the shops there. What it does is, according to the vendor, now I can't do anything with this because I can't cast magic, but the wearer can cast any spell and change one letter in that spell to make it have a different effect. Okay, so this is the Ring of the Grammarian, which is a ring that allows the wearer to change one letter of a spell name, giving the spell a different effect. This actually says once per day. We're not doing that. That's way too powerful. This has 7 charges on it. So whoever would like to take this has 7 charges of a thing where they can change one letter of any spell that they cast and let it do something different.
Could you make it mold person?
Yes, you could. Yes. All right. So Haran says, and I give this to you primarily because I can't use it, but happy Shiverfest to all of you, and I hope you can visit Eldernook at some point to enjoy their festivities. It really is a riot.
Haran, I think you've had way too many shrooms recently.
No, I'm straight edge.
That tinny locket, that tinny crappy locket, who has it?
I don't know. He just kind of...
So Haran still has it then?
Yeah, so Haran, yeah, he's offering these.
Everyone around the campfire hears click, and a smoke comes out of the locket, and you hear, "I'm Busywick's ball dipper, and you've been dipped." And then he runs away.